We did it! We won!
Congratulations, victory is yours.
Imagine being told you don't belong. Not because you did anything wrong, but simply because you were born a woman. In many parts of Nigeria, for decades, a daughter could grow up in her father's house, love him, care for him, yet when he dies, she is told, "You have no right here." Today on MichyTalks, I'm telling a true Nigerian legal story, a story of courage, culture, resistance, and justice. This is the story of Ukeje versus Ukeje, the case that changed inheritance rights for women in Nigeria, especially in Igbo land, and shook customary law to its core. There was a man named Gladys Ukeje. Like many Nigerian men, he worked hard, built properties, and raised a family. When Lazarus died, he did not leave a will. In legal terms, we say he died intestate. He left behind his wife, his 4 children, sons and daughters, and several valuable properties. Naturally, the question arose: who gets what? After Lazarus' death, his wife and first son went to probate registry at the High Court and obtained letters of administration, the legal authority to manage his estate. But there was a problem. The daughters were completely excluded. No share, no voice, no recognition. Why? Because under Igbo customary law at the time, a woman could not inherit her father's property. Not because she was ungrateful. Not because she was irresponsible. But because she was female. One of the daughters, Mrs. Gladys Ukeje, refused to accept this. Ada was angry, and rightly so. She asked a simple question. How can I be my father's child when he was alive, but suddenly not his child when it's time to inherit? Ada knew something important. She was Lazarus Ukeje's biological daughter. And in her heart, she believed that should count for something. So she did something many women were afraid to do at the time. She challenged the status quo. She challenged tradition. She challenged custom. She challenged her own family. Ada went to court. At the High Court, Ada had one major task: to prove that she was truly the biological child of Lazarus Ukeje. Once she established that fact, her argument was simple: if I'm his child, then I am entitled to inherit from him. The defense argued back, this is our custom. Among the Igbos, daughters do not inherit their father's property. The court listened. And then, the High Court made a bold decision. Judgment was given in favor of Mrs. Gladys Ukeje. The wife and son were not satisfied. So they appealed to the Court of Appeal. At the Court of Appeal, the judges reviewed everything. And guess what? They agreed with the decision of the High Court. Still dissatisfied, the appellants took the matter to the Supreme Court of Nigeria, the highest court in Nigeria. This was no longer just a family dispute. This had become a national question. At the Supreme Court, one big question stood before the justices. Can a custom that disinherits women survive under the Nigerian Constitution? The Supreme Court answered clearly. The court held that any custom or tradition that denies a female child the right to inherit from her father is discriminatory. And discrimination violates the Nigerian Constitution, particularly the right to freedom from discrimination. The court went further and said something very powerful: it does not matter the circumstances of the child's birth. It does not matter social opinions. Once biological relationship is proven, the child is entitled. In one judgment, the Supreme Court struck down a long-standing customary practice. Ukeje versus Ukeje was not just a legal victory. It was a victory for women, a victory for daughters, and a victory against gender discrimination. A moment where culture met the Constitution, and the Constitution won. For many women across eastern and southern Nigeria, this case gave them something they never had before: legal backing to say, I belong.
We did it! We won!
Congratulations, victory is yours.
This was just one story where the law changed the life. Imagine how many more are out there. Subscribe to MichyTalks and let's uncover them together.
Thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.